Fishies, what is up? Welcome to Minecraft. Today is episode today is episode 100. Thank you guys so much for joining me in today's episode. This is quite a special one. Of course, guys, I've got some fireworks. These are pretty bad fireworks, but honestly, that's all I know how to make. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a fishy for a little mittens. She's purring inside. She's wanting some food from us. So let's go ahead and get her a fish. Hopefully some raw cod, maybe a salmon if we're lucky. Oh gosh, I stepped on a campfire. Maybe if we ever get a fish, we'll bring it to her. I love the particles for this new update. But guys, I can't believe it. Oh, here's a fish. I can't believe. I seriously can't believe it. It's episode 100. I can't even fathom, like, it's been 100 episodes. That's crazy. I started this series back in July, July 1st actually, and it's just been a wild ride ever since then. We've been on many adventures. We've been on many tasks, and we've built many things. I just can't believe it, that this has been what has become of us. So there's a few things I want to do for this episode. First, let's take a nap. But I actually want to take a look at my stats for the world, because I've never actually looked at those, not even offline by myself. So that's something I wanted to get done today. I wanted to see what we've achieved stat wise and see what's been going on in the world. So let's go ahead and do that now. I want to do this sooner than later, so let's go ahead and see. I'm excited to see. I've done a bunch of big projects, as you can see, from everywhere. I just want to see what I've been doing. Okay, so let's just hop into it from the top, and then we'll go to the bottom. General. So enchanted 27 items. I believe I know what the loom is. I've never used the loom. I guess I've encountered it 12 times. Damage absorbed. I'm not sure what that means. Distance flown? I guess this just dropped, because I've never flown. I don't have an elytra. Distance walked underwater. Since last death. 0.53 days. Oh, well, I guess that means 12 hours of gameplay. And also, for this world, I don't ever do AFK stuff, so I'm always in the world. So this is all real data that we can take in. Distance climbed. That's pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure what that entails. Interactions with furnace. Distance by horse. Distance crouched. Damage dealt. That's a bunch of damage. I'm sorry about that. That's a bunch of damage. But that's crazy. Distance walked on water. That's not a lot. Since last rest. Interactions with brewing stand. I haven't really used the brewing stand. I'm not really familiar with potions. Games quit. Damage taken. That's a lot of damage. And number of deaths 3. Yes. Okay. I've only died 3 times, and I'm super proud of that. And we'll get more in depth about that number later on in the video. Gotta show you guys a few things. Sneak time. I'm not sure what that means. I guess this time I've been sneaking. Fish caught 82. That's good. Distance with boat. Interactions with smoker. Campfire. Barrels opened. I use barrels very minimally in this world. Music displayed. Raids triggered. I have triggered 2 raids. I've only beaten 1 though. I ran away from the other one. Distance swum. Oh, that's that. I always thought it was swam, but I guess it's swum. Jumps over 100,000. That's awesome. I'm happy about that. Distance walked. Distance fallen. That's actually pretty far. I wonder if there's distance sprinted. Slept 325. Interaction with stonecutter. I barely use a stonecutter though. No blocks tuned. Time played 3.43 days. That's pretty insane. For the sole reason that I've never done offline playing, or I have done offline playing, but I've never done AFK playing, which is crazy. Interactions with crafting table. I feel like that would be more, but it's not, I guess. Distance sprinted. That's far. Look at that. Yeah, the distance walked and the distance sprinted. That's crazy. Raids 1. I beat 1, I believe. Chest opened. That's a bunch. Mobs killed. Animals bred. And talk to villagers. That's pretty cool. Let's see the items. Okay, so let's rate these from items in mind. Ooh, stone. Okay, I knew that stone was going to be the first big one. If you add dirt and the grass together, that would be my first one. But I've been doing tons of terraforming, and I'll show you guys more about that later on the episode. But that is so true. And that's a lot of coal, to be honest. That's a lot of coal. Let's go down and see the diamonds. I want to see how many diamonds I've mined. Apparently not that much. Oh, 32. 32. That's not bad at all. I mined more than chests, so that's cool. What's back at the top? Let's see. What have I only mined one of? One polished granite. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see. I've done some netherrack. Very minimal netherrack. Getting wood up there. That's cool. Um, what else is there to look at? Let's look at times broken. Yes, iron pickaxes for sure. That's a bunch. That's a bunch for sure. I don't think I've ever broken a diamond pickaxe or any diamond tools, so that's always good. I make sure to conserve those. The swords are a little bit. Axes, I can definitely see where the shovels and the pickaxes come in, though, for sure. Times crafted, yes, we do have a ton of torches. We have been placing torches everywhere. I will show you in one moment once we stop looking at the statistics. Literally every single place I've been in this world has torches, and it is crazy. It's crazy cool. A ton more than wood and sticks combined. That's crazy. A bunch of wooden stuff. Mostly for all my builds, I've been using wood. Stone. That's pretty cool. Books. We're definitely gonna get books up there soon. Making that library. Let's go to times used. Iron pickaxe for sure. That's definitely up there. Diamond shovel. I got that mining shovel. So I've been using that a bunch. So I can see why that's up there. Torches. Yes please. Yes please. We've been using tons of torches lately, as I'll show you soon. Diamond pickaxe. Got that mining pickaxe. Doing good. The diamond axe is getting up there, almost past the regular axe. That's pretty cool. Picked up. Yes. I agree. This is what I was talking about. When we go to times mine, these two numbers get combined. Boom, dirt picked up, almost 30,000. That's crazy. Cobblestone right behind. Then seeds. That I was not expecting that. Watermelon. I do have a ton of watermelon. Kelp. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. What is this? Times dropped. Torches. You know, I really don't have a need to drop anything. I don't have a need to drop anything since it's a single player world, but that's, I guess, a cool number. I can see where it would be torches. Let's go to the mobs. Okay, so blaze. I've killed 33 blazes, 16 or 19 cave spiders, 121 chickens, 574 cows. Definitely see that. Got a huge cow farm. Kill them all the time. Creepers 105, drowned 77, one ender dragon. That I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. 35 Endermen, 1 Evoker. I don't even remember killing this. 6 Gas, 3 Horses, 9 Husk, 214 Pigs. Definitely see that. 43. Can I speak? Can I speak? 48 Sheep. I do have like a little sheep farm, but I don't really kill them. I just shear, so I see that number. 15 Silverfish. 131 skeletons, 61 spiders, 3 squids, 3 tropical fish, 2 vex, 10 vindicators. Have I run into a wood of the mansion? I don't believe so. I don't know what this. Oh, no. This is my village raid. This is where these numbers are coming from. 29 pillagers, 11 witches, 1 wither skeleton, 216 zombies, 6 zombie villagers, 3 phantoms, and 2 ravagers. Ravagers? I've never been killed by any of these. Are you sure? Are you sure? I definitely feel like I was killed by a drown one time. Well, it threw its Triton at me, so that's what I'm thinking of. But let's get on to the World Tour. I know this has been a big thing people have been looking forward to, so let's go ahead and do the World Tour. Let's start with you know what? Let's go back to the first episode. Not the first episode, but roughly the first few episodes. Also, this is where all my torches are coming from. Literally, everything that's flat, this is where the torches are going. But okay, let's start out very simply with where we started. Like the first few episodes, this is where we came. This was our starter cave. This is where we ran in. I just sort of ran in here, threw a bunch of chests down, threw a bed. There's nothing in these chests. This is where I used to live, though. Got a few basic things, just the basic living necessities. But soon after that, I started this plan to terraform and flatten out this entire area. So that's what I did, and I flattened it all. And then I started to move into this house over here. I built this, and I thought it was pretty bad, but you know, it's grown on me a lot. Also, this is from with this thing. Look, I'll just. It doesn't matter. See, that's what it's been from. And I've tried to open the doors and close, but I always hit this thing. It's, it wasn't gonna stay like this for a long time, anyways. But let's go into the main house. So we've got a little bit of a cooking station over here, and then we've got just a bunch of tools and stuff. Really, I can't really use a lot of these, but they look cool. So that's what's chilling over here. I got a music display. I got some discs downstairs. I'll show you in a second. But upstairs, if we go upstairs, we just got a bed. A few treasure maps and stuff, some fish for Mittens, but then Mittens doesn't really like those fish, so uh, here's a back door. We'll get back there later. If we go downstairs, we'll go back there in a second. But here is our chest room. It's got a ton of stuff, everything that's on here. It says, here's my rares. All of this is done in survival, so I thought it was really cool just to have all this stuff. If we go down here, here's all my dirt that I've been mining and just accumulating over the stuff, over the time that I've been here. And then cobblestone, not super impressive for the cobblestone, quite less than the dirt, but nonetheless it is a lot. Let's go up here first. So if we go in here, this is actually the doghouse, which you saw at the beginning of this episode, and if we go out here, it actually links to this little doggy house right here. But that's pretty cool. We built that pretty late in the series, but it's pretty cool how that connects and all that. Sorry, I've been talking a lot. But if we go down here, here's our little enchantment station. We got some lights back there, I believe. Yeah, some lights. But it does do level 30 enchantments, so that's pretty cool. Yep, level 30 enchantments. So that's always nice. But I have to run in here and get my lapis nonetheless. If we go this way, we actually have our brewing station room. Pretty cool. Sorry, I had to get a drink. I'm talking a lot this episode. But I thought it was really cool because I added these glowstones so you could see the bottom of the ocean. Thought that would be really cool. I've never really been very big into brewing. I got a very minimal potions. I got some speed potions. I don't really know how to make anything else besides speed, but I'll definitely look into that. So if we go this way from our chest room and go take a left, we actually have this little space. If we take another left, we have this little room. It's just sort of a sort of monument for our first pickaxe ever. This is the first pickaxe we've ever had in the world. I've only used it 5 times, but we just sort of made like a special room for it. Make it look all special. Make sure we remember those good times of our first pickaxe in the world. Nothing else is really down here besides this little room. This is our secret bunker, and I'll show you how this links up later. But basically, if there's like an apocalypse, we just come down here. We can grab this this backup equipment, and we also got backup equipment here and some tools. Then we got Rascal, which she never really gets noticed in the world, but she's here nonetheless. But if we go up through here, this is actually how you get to our secret base. It's sort of like a hidden little layer. You have to come through the water. I put those kelp things and try to pretty much just block it off and make sure no one sees it. But it's pretty cool. I've got some glowstone down there. But I mean, no one else is going to ever be in this world, but if something happens, we can just come down here. It's pretty much just for looks and stuff, but it's pretty cool. So, right next to our house, we got our little barrel station. It's actually called the log station, but it's got barrels with pretty much all the logs we ever attain in here. We got oak, birch, and dark oak, and then we got acacia, spruce, and jungle. Now, if we go through the back of our house, we've actually got this back door. Here's what the house looks like from the back if you have never seen it. Not the best looking, but nonetheless, it's pretty cool. Also, this is where we can keep the dog food. But here is the flag. I'm super proud of this. It looks okay. I mean, it could look better, but I like how it looks. This A stands for Atlas because this is the town of Atlas. I love it. I have not added roads yet, but I plan on doing that soon. I do. Then we got some campfires over here, and then we got a dock. Now, I'm not sure if you can see, but there is a dock right over there. And then there is a dock way over there. If I have time at the end of the episode, I will show you. But this is just sort of a simple build that we did one day. It links with that dock, and then this dock. There's 3 docks, and I'll show you the others if I have time later on this episode. Next off, we have the mine, and this was one of the first things I built as well. But I thought this was pretty cool. I think it looked really nice and turned out really nice. But if we go down here, we actually do run into a mine shaft right about here. Right there. And then if we head even farther down, we actually end up in our strip mine. this is where I find primarily all my diamonds, and I may look like I have a lot of diamonds, and that is true, and that is because I have Fortune 3 on this, and that's what I've been using for all of it. But just a basic trip mine, and this leads to a link with the mine shaft and uh, another cave. So let's go head back upstairs. Now, there is a bunch of stuff, so we're going to have to get moving for this. But the next big project we did was the dam we started. Also, this bamboo I got from somewhere. I don't know where. But this is the big project we've been doing, or one of the big projects. We've actually made a dam, so right now I'm working on draining this whole thing. It's been a huge project, and I just really haven't gotten to it. So that's what we're doing now. This is pretty much just a sort of a flag sort of station where we can show off how many raiders we've beaten and stuff, because they come and fight us every once in a while. This is the symbol for our 50 episodes. This is celebrating our 50 episodes. We got 50 poppies down here. It's not totally filled up because I did measure it wrong, but I think it looks really cool nonetheless. I always see it, and I'm proud of those 50 episodes that we did. If we go down here, we actually got a little bit of a garden down here. We got beetroot, carrots, wheat, and potatoes with their respective chests. So if we go in here, we'll be able to see all this stuff. We just got a ton of food down here. Still working on growing it. It's pretty relatively new to the world, but I think it served its function nonetheless. Then we got our sheep farm, and we did this pretty early. I thought this was one of the coolest things when I actually built it. Also back here we got sugarcane. I'm growing a bunch of sugarcane for the library right now, but this is the original sugarcane farm. But here we go. Here's our sheep farm. I come in here and shear them every once in a while because I always need wool for projects like that. But it's a pretty cool business over here. I made it look as nice as I could when building this build, but I can't do the best. I'm not the best builder, but I think it looks pretty good nonetheless. Then we got our pumpkin farm and our melon farm. The pumpkins we're still working on growing. We used a bunch to build that thing, and I'll show you that later. And then pumpkins, we are full on it. I'm sorry, guys. Man, I'm just getting raspy from talking so much. But then we got our basic wheat farm. I did eventually move that wheat farm downstairs into the new farm, but I just kept this one because I thought it looked nice. And then we got a cow farm. This usually has much more cows in it, but I just killed them off to get some leather and some meat. But then we got our pig farm, which is slightly more populated, but both of these definitely could be more populated. Then we got our 6 little horses. None of these are too fast or jump too high, but they're awesome nonetheless. Then we got our farm for trees. We got our acacia trees, our birch trees, and our oak trees, which we're working on this. We're not going to expand anymore, I don't believe, but this is pretty much just 5 trees of each, just so we never run out. Then we've got this library that we're about to show off, and this is just a little sign for it. RIP Mega Library, built from episode 80, and we're still building it, so 20 episodes ago we started building this, and we're still building it. But here's just the inside. We're pretty much just building it little by little because of how many books we need. These books take so many books and so much sugarcane to make, it's insane. So that's pretty much why we haven't really finished this. But we're going to work on it nonetheless. Next, we got the pumpkin house. I'm super proud of this. This was our Halloween special, and there's a spider in here. Goodness. Why is there a spider in here? We need to light it up more in here, I guess. But we've got 2 little beds in here for us, a little bit of a table, and then some furnaces and crafting tables. But I think it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I think it's pretty cool. I really like the face on it, jack-o'-lantern pumpkin style house. We got some dark oak, but we're still waiting for those to grow. Next, we got our vine wall. This is really cool. We didn't really have a lot of vines in the world, so I decided to take the liberty and actually make a huge wall for them. I thought this would be really cool just to pretty much get all of our vines. And if we actually go up here, it's a really cool sight of the town and everything. This is, I believe, the highest building in our town. Next highest would be the library, and then the flag is pretty big too. But this is a really cool build. You can see all around us. We got a few things. This right here, this is the world tree. So essentially, this is going to be the center of the world once I get down to it. I'm still sort of making an outline for it. But that's one of the pretty cool things we've done. Right here, this is a really good view of it. But this is actually the Ender Dragon egg. And that is one of the biggest prized possessions we have in the world. I just made sort of like a monument for it, but you can actually go up here if you wanted to. But I thought it would be something that we could be proud of in our world. This lake will never ever leave. This is actually called the Great Lake of our world. This will always be here. I have not changed it or not touched it. It is completely natural, and this I plan to have until the end of the series. Um, but all of this used to be a huge mountain. Uh, if you haven't seen any of the other episodes, this used to be a huge mountain, and I've been terraforming it little by little. This is what remains of it, and soon this will be flat, all like the other areas. But I've been super proud of this build that we've been doing. Not really build, but just destruction of it, because I feel like that's been crazy. Um, we've been doing a lot with this build. Um, that's where all of my numbers for statistics. That's where all of my numbers for statistics for times broke or mined and stuff have been from. All the stone and all the the dirt has been coming from this project, because it was literally like that big, like it was as big as this. I remember it. But this is our little tiny house. I thought this would just be a cool idea, because I know I've seen many places or many videos online about little tiny houses in Minecraft. I thought this would be my little spin on it, but it would be a little bit nicer. It's sort of like a safe bunker, but it's pretty cool. Just a little simple thing. But yeah, that's gonna be my world tour, I think. Um, I'm still working on a bunch of stuff, terraforming, big projects, but I couldn't have done it without you guys. Thank you so much for helping me and supporting me throughout these 100 episodes. If you haven't been watching, still thank you for tuning in for this episode. It's been a great, fun time doing this stuff. I hope to see you guys for the next 100 episodes, and I can't wait to see you guys and see what we make of this world in the future. It's just some updates about the world. Um, I will be cutting my videos down to only Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays now, so only 3 times a week. Um, but nonetheless, we will still be cranking out the videos. It just gives me a little bit more time to plan out the videos and get ready for you guys, to make better content for you guys as well. There is one final thing I have to show you guys, though. We do have this thing in the world called the death graveyard. That's what we're calling it. It's actually way over here, away from all our terraform stuff. This is about the farthest we've built from society. But here is the death graveyard. As you can see, this is the death totem. We have 3 deaths, and then we have 3 little graves right here, and that has symbolized the 3 times that I've died in this world. I thought it would be a pretty cool thing. Maybe if I ever have 100 deaths, it will be a huge graveyard. Hopefully it doesn't have to come to that, but I just thought it would be a cool idea anyways. But I'd just like to thank you guys one more time for all the support. I know I feel like I don't get the most views on these videos, but it's not about that. It's about, for the people who do watch, they have fun and get to enjoy me and seeing what this world comes of. Also, if you guys have anything at all that you would like me to build in the world, I would be happy to consider that, and I will build it. So make sure to leave suggestions for those in the comments. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in for episode 100, and it's been a great time actually doing this series with you guys for the last 100 episodes, and I hope we can go for many more hundreds of episodes. But until the next 100 episode milestone, I'm Adam Webb. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, guys. Love you so much.